Boom.
We just started World War III.
Good morning, you guys.
It's
Welcome to
trending!
Coffee Castles and Concerts. Before we get the show started, I would love
Your
if
mother!
you guys could take a moment to visit the official sponsor of the Coffee Casuals
I
and
just heard
Concerts
Review Tech
podcast.
USA
Yes,
do
that's right,
Skibbity
guys.
Bop.
We did it. We have an official sponsor of season.
Skibbity Bop and Doo Bop!
The Iron Bean
Fuck, I
Coffee
hate
Company. I am so excited about this, you guys. I've been
You're
holding
lying.
it for days. Visit ironbeancoffee.com.
You're lying. Are you gonna play it twice?
You guys can see the really cool stoneware that they have, merchandise that
Iron
they
Bean.
have.
Skibbity Bop and Doo Bop!
The coffee. Now, the names of the coffee are what struck me
Oh,
out.
no.
Yeah, it
Names
looks
of the
awesome.
coffee.
My
Ride or
name's
Die,
Review
I think it
Tech
looks
USA.
good.
I love
Rage Against the
cucumbers.
Dying Light, and my
I love
favorite,
deep
500 to
cucumbers.
600 milligrams of caffeine per serving, you guys.
Skibbity
Per
Bop and Doo
serving.
Bop!
That's absolutely
Vegetables.
ridiculous. They have
I hate
delicious
that dude.
coffee. You guys, if you can't
I
make up
don't
your
hate
mind, 6 row
YouTubers. Like, I
sampler
don't
for
hate anyone
26
usually, but I
bucks.
can't
You
stand
guys can save
Review Tech
15%
USA.
on your order if you use code Coffee Casuals Console.
I
Now,
seen,
that will be
I
linked in the
seen.
description
I
of the
watched
show.
watch it
like
again.
7 minutes of it, I
In
think.
celebration
Right at
of
the end,
this,
it says,
we'll
"Shut
be
the
giving
fuck
away a
up," and then it
$15
just
gift
stops.
certificate to Iron Bean Coffee Company. So you guys go check out ironbeancoffee.com, and we'll be giving away the $15 gift certificate on the
I heard
next episode
scoop
of
it up,
Coffee
but up.
Casuals and Consoles. So I'm really excited about this
I'm not
opportunity.
listening.
I know you guys are gonna love their coffee just as much as I do.
Let me
You know I'm a
listen.
coffee
That owl
guy.
looks like he's on
Like,
crack.
addicted. So the 6 row sampler, if you can't make up your mind,
About
and you like
500
me,
milligrams of
that's the best
crack.
way to go. So again, guys, go check out
Red Bull gives me
ironbeancoffee.com.
wings.
Let them know that we sent you by using the code Coffee Casuals Consoles at checkout. Don't forget, the information will be in the description below, guys. I hope you enjoy the show.
Holy shit. Oh, wait, they can hear us. They can hear us.
They can hear us. Yeah.
Welcome to Coffee Casuals and Consoles. We're brought to you.
Skibbity Bop, Doo Bop!
Scoop it up, up. Review Tech USA loves cucumbers.
All right.
Boom.
Broccoli nuts.
I'm trying to do something new here, and yeah. So that whole beginning got messed up.
Let's try it again.
Let's try it again. What's up, you guys? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, you guys were being boobs.
That's just
know
me
what?
talking shit under.
We're
Scoop it up,
starting over. We're gonna start it all over.
Was everyone able to hear us the whole time, or just at the end?
Maybe if we just shut the fuck up, we can get this done. How's that sound?
I just don't understand how Xbot does it. I don't.
He usually takes shit beforehand.
I learned it in the streets.
Oh, okay. That's typical. The whole time. Well,
straight
that
hood.
really blows. Well, anyways.
The graphics look really good, though. I gotta
Thank you
say
very
that.
much.
that
Yeah,
is a
OBS
nice
does
setup.
suck. Xbot does it all the time. He's like, yeah, you can talk during the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, you just mute this and that and the other, and you make a new scene, and everything's all good. So, anyways, good morning, you guys. Now that I know that we done messed up, we do have an official sponsor, the Iron Bean Coffee Company. So, guys, go check them out, ironbeancoffee.com. And use
Guys,
code Coffee Casuals Consoles to save 15% on your order. So
They have 500 milligrams per serving of caffeine coffee. You guys can get 500 milligrams of caffeine. Do you know what that's like? It's
No.
kind of like what I'm saying and how I'm talking right now times 10. Okay, let's do that.
yeah, Xbox.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So anyways, good morning everybody in the chat. Last week we had a little bit of a tech issue, so if anything seems a little bit funny, please do let me know, so that way we can kind of keep it. I'm actually looking at saying I dropped frames already, so I'm not really excited about
Hold on. They didn't hear the whole whip thing, did they?
that.
I whip my hair back and forth. Oh wait, the dick thing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot myself. I hope not.
Welcome to the best morning gaming podcast on Wednesdays.
We're gonna have to cut the beginning of the show off.
I think we need a song just to start it out.
That's
should
like
play
whips
that
are good.
song
Daz,
Jago says yes, we
Yeah,
have
man.
everything. Well, I hope I didn't say anything too terrible.
whip. Never mind. I got it stuck in my head. I don't want to say it though. Are you going to introduce the panel?
Graphic God, shut up. He said it was hilarious. All right, guys. I guess we have a panel here today. Yeah. Xbot, say what's up.
Superman. That's what I asked. That's what I needed to do that. But what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Coffee Casuals Consoles. We are caffeine powered right now, ready to go. I am really excited. I think we're going to talk about a little show that went on last night, a little Inside Xbox, which I thought was awesome. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and checking out the show live. And I can't wait to talk more. I need to talk more.
Yeah, we know, Xbot. You definitely need to talk more because you are just such a quiet person. And then we have, you are like so hyped today, and I'm so hype, and everybody's. I'm like trying to contain myself because I'm like shaky. We have Supersonic Station. You want to say good morning?
Good morning. Wait, Voidmaster says I have a Sonic porn picture, literally, for you on my Twitter. What? Okay. We might want to see that. We might not. I want to see what that is.
Hold on. So with
Rule
Sonic,
34 over there.
With Sonic, is it a picture of a boner? Oh!
Might be me and
Why
He-Man.
is that funny, Bot? Wow.
Because he's got Skeletor right there. It's skeleton bone. Bone. You see what?
Oh, I get it. It's so funny. It's so funny. I want to say hi to everyone, but I won't take up too much time on an intro because there's so many topics. It's just crazy. It's going to be a wild day.
Toads cray cray. And then we have Creating Beyond Limits. Would you like to say good morning?
Good morning, everyone. Top of the morning to y'all. I guess I have to say that every week or something now. It's just like it'd be different if I didn't. So, yeah, I stayed up last night because Inside Xbox started at like 11:30 for me. So I watched it. I actually really enjoyed it. I was super hyped and excited with all the games that they announced for the original backwards compatibility, but we're going to be getting into that pretty soon into the show. And it's just like I said, every week it's always awesome to be here and just interact with the community.
I thought he was just going to talk about everything. I was going to say at the end of it, yo, that's the show, guys. Thank you for watching.
I'll see you all next week. Go back to Fortnite. See you.
Brought to you by Iron Coffee.
What is this? What is this? Inside Xbox stuff you guys are talking about? I have no idea. And then yeah, I am. What is that? Supersonic Fist Buff? What the fuck?
Did you turn German? What's going on?
I don't know. That shit's definitely in German or something. Cause hold up, guys. No, you definitely wrote Fist Buff.
Fist my what?
You guys see that in the chat? He's talking nonsense.
I think Sonic is asking for a favor.
That is German.
Konnichiwa.
That's me been gotten Vandite. That means Major Nelson, I love your blue outfit.
Oh my god, I was so annoyed by his shirt. Why is he wearing that like over vest thingamajigger with jeans? It does not go well. But whatever.
I was waiting for him to stand next to a piano that had kind of like a big bourbon glass with a couple dollars in it and start singing show tunes or whatnot, but it never happened.
He totally could have. So yeah, guys, I am your host, OhSnap. It's Mel. And as you guys can see, we have a new sponsor here on the screen, Iron Bean Coffee Company. I'm gonna actually quickly pop up this scene. We are dropping frames like a motherfucker. But yeah, so let's dive into the show and what we've been playing. There's so many people in the chat, like I just can't even keep up with you guys right now. And then like I'm like super fucking hype and I have so much caffeine going through my veins. It's not even funny. So yeah, what's up, everybody? What you guys been playing this week? Xbot, let's dive into this quickly.
Let's see. I've been playing Sea of Thieves, of course. Still having a lot of fun with that game. I started playing Comic Jumper this morning again. Comic Jumper. It's a 360 title. It's by the developers Twisted Pixel. You might know other games like Explosion Man, Mrs. Explosion Man. They did those games as well. So let's see what else. Sonic Forces. Sonic CD. I'm hoping to get Sonic Generations because they said that went backwards compatible supposedly yesterday, but I couldn't find it. And this new game, a game called Extinction, which I've been having a lot of fun with. So yeah, a lot of games. But they're all cartoony, so I don't know if that's gonna appeal to anybody out there. Because I heard that we like only realistic, mature games, and I feel kind of guilty. I feel like I shouldn't be having fun right now with these.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm gonna go put myself in a corner now.
Yeah, good.
Later, everybody.
Nobody likes your freaking cartoony game. Shut up. You dumb. No offense. Well, you know what? You said a whole lot of things, Xbot, that I wasn't listening to as usual.
So yeah, that's the story of my life right there.
You're welcome. Creating Beyond Limits. What have you been playing this week?
I was playing some Overwatch. I turned it on again today just before the show.
I have it on now. It doesn't cartoony.
What's Fortnite?
Exactly. You know what? There we go.
Actually, I just finished playing Fortnite before I came up with the one list. So, you know, they brought out an awesome new update and stuff. They added a new weapon where you throw it on the ground. It's like a grenade, and it automatically builds a base around you. So that's pretty cool for like people that can't build. So yeah, I played Overwatch. Checking out some. I didn't get to play the event mode that they added. I just was playing normal multiplayer and trying to get some of the new skins that they brought out for the game. Played some Monster Hunter World, great game, and yeah, I think that's about it. Fortnite, Overwatch, and Monster Hunter.
Fortnite, what is that guided missile thing? I saw it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, the weapon they added last week. It's just a rocket launcher where you shoot it and you control the rocket for like a little, like you have a timer on how long you can control it.
Yeah, that sounds very cartoony. So I'm pretty sure nobody's playing that game right now.
Yeah,
I saw people riding on that rocket that actually looked kind of fun.
Oh yeah, well you can do that with the normal rockets too. But now with the guided rocket, you can actually like if someone jumps on it, you can like bring them somewhere. Like go over here. So yeah, they're the games I already played.
Sonic likes riding on rockets.
You know it.
You know what? I feel like
With
this
my
is going to go in
Iron
a dangerous place with you guys, so we're going to move on. Supersonic, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing cartoony games, actually. I got Overwatch on now. I'm not playing it. I just have the title screen on, but it's Overwatch Retribution. It ends April 30th. They got new skins and stuff and new game mode. I've been playing another cartoony game, actually, Kingdom Hearts 2. So I'm trying to get through all these Kingdom Hearts games before the new Kingdom Hearts comes out. And I'm selling my PS4 Pro and my PSVR.
You're selling them?
You're selling them for reals?
Yeah, I'm selling all kinds of stuff. Well, like I expect them to have a PS4 Pro Slim probably announced at E3. I just think the PS4 Pro is going to be devalued pretty soon. So I want to get as much money as I can. I'm looking around like my house, looking at stuff I don't use, never play. The only time I use my PS4 Pro is when if I play Kingdom Hearts, but I can do that on my computer. So like I never use my Pro, like hardly ever. And as far as PSVR is concerned, I just find it insulting that they're using the old tech, like the camera and the motion controllers. Like it's just old tech, and it just brings you out of the experience on it. Because I have an Oculus Rift, I'm never getting rid of that. But like for Sony not to upgrade their VR stuff it's just kind of like insulting for the prices that they're asking for it. Granted, it does go on sale sometimes, but I mean they could do better for their customers by giving them like knuckle controllers. Like even Steam's gonna beat them with good controllers.
That's what they call those? Those are called knuckle controllers?
Yeah, Steam's making knuckle controllers. They're supposed to be like the Oculus Touch controllers, which are like my second favorite controllers of all time.
It's gonna be the Nintendo Power Glove.
No, first being Xbox 360 is my favorite controller. Second is the Oculus Rift Touch controllers. They're freaking awesome.
Can
but
I
yeah,
ask
it's gone.
You ever got your Kinect adapter?
Yes, I got it. Thank you, Tom. Yes, I
Have
got
you been
it.
using it?
Yep, I've been recording audio for Project Spark.
You don't need it anymore. You can send it right over to me, please.
Nope.
Xbot is trying to get one of these. I mean, Xbot, I'm sure we can purchase one for...
I'm not buying it. I'm not.
I'm sorry I said anything. Well, you. Right, so, are you done saying all the stuff you've been playing this week?
Yeah, it's pretty much all I've been playing. After the stream, I'll probably dip into Overwatch, check out their new stuff they got going on there. So.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, guess what I've been playing this week, guys? PUBG.
Fortnite.
PUBG. As always, I love my PUBG.
You left Sea of Thieves behind, and that's right back to PUBG. Told you it would happen.
Yeah, right, Dad? He says, you're right, Xbot. Melski's buying it. In your face. Nah, I'd totally buy one if I could get it for cheap. What is the going price?
Anywhere between $80 to $180.
Give me half that and I'll think about it. Find one for half that price. Yeah,
you could buy like a VCR Xbox One and just use a Kinect for that price. It's crazy how much those are. It's just nuts. I can't believe that.
I wish somebody was friends with a certain Aaron Greenberg or something. Maybe they can like work out a deal and get one sent over. But no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like you that much. I'm sorry. But yeah, let me finish what I've been what I've been playing this week. Good morning, Tony Almedia. What's up? So yeah, I've been playing this game called Extinction. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying that they're gonna wait until it goes on sale. It's a $60 title. I've seen a lot of people really enjoying this game. And the reality is it's a really cool fucking game, guys. Xbot. What do you think about it?
I'm having a blast. As far as the people who are waiting on it, I mean, I can kind of see that. But for the people who put down their money, who can't wait until it goes on sale or whatnot, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this game. I mean, the whole premise of it is you're taking out, I call them trolls. OhSnaps corrects me all the time. They're like ogres or orcs. But you're fighting a bunch of little ones. You're saving people. You're sending them through teleports that are big crystals or whatnot. And then all of a sudden, these huge ones come that are like 10 stories high, and you're literally one guy with a special sword, and you get to hack them up. You get to like cut legs off, arms off, and stuff like that until you can get up, climb up his back or wherever. Just climb up the monster and take his head off. Yo, it's freaking awesome.
Are you playing Shadow of the Colossus or Attack on Titan? It sounds like Attack on Titan or Shadow of the Colossus.
Well,
it's like a worse version, probably.
The way I described it is Sunset Overdrive slammed together with Attack on Titan. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, because like the game mechanics where you bounce around and stuff like that. What's up, Game Downsides, Fuzzy Belvedere? Guys, we're having some shit.
Game Downsides might be one of the gamers who actually bought it. Yo, Game Downsides, did you get Extinction? Let us know in the chat.
That game is freaking cool. I really enjoy it. Like, it's just crazy. What did you call them? Keyboard warriors, trolls, and
trolls, keyboard warriors, and jackoffs. That's what I kill in that game. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Me and Xbox. I wish this game was multiplayer because it'd be so much fun. But it's still a lot of fun regardless. But if it was multiplayer, it'd be epic.
It'd be over the top. Then it would be a worthwhile $60. What the hell are you waiting for? Type game.
Yeah,
like
definitely. But it is pretty cool if you guys, those of you that checked out my stream yesterday and anything along that line, like you would see, like it was a lot of fun. And me and Xbot were actually streaming. We were co-streaming. And we were in a party together, but we're in two totally different games. He was in his game, I was in mine. So it's a lot of fun. And then, of course,
my game was harder.
Yeah, why?
Why? Because these trolls came up that had a certain pieces of armor that I actually couldn't destroy. So I had to figure out how to go full power on my sword, like to take the head off, but without chopping off like the huge trolls like limbs. Which you get power, and you get power when you do that, and you get full power, and then you can chop his head off. So I'm trying to figure out, because I can't chop his legs off, I can't chop his arms off. How am I going to get that power? I had to run around the map like saving everybody, putting them through portals, and fighting the little guys until I got full power. It was crazy.
All right, so Game Downside says he didn't get it yet, but everyone who's been playing it, like I obviously I read about it because I've been interested in this game for over a year now. So I was reading like comments and stuff on Twitter, and people are loving this game. But then you have people like GameSpot writing articles that are very negative toward the game. So that was like really pissing me off, and it's like, you know, I guess a lot of it is focused around the price tag, and you know, I understand, but not every game is going to be a $30-$40 game title, you know, and these people do put a lot into their game, and I mean, I'm having so much fun with it.
You got to support this game, all right? It came out, the developers are Iron Galaxy. For people who don't know, they did Killer Instinct. They did that fighting game that everybody loves on Xbox. You got to go out and support this game, yeah.
It's a pretty fun game though, and I got the what do you call that thing? I paid extra $10, deluxe edition. I'm like, I can't think about what the word is always.
Well, you saved $5 on the deluxe too. It was on sale, right?
It's normally $15, and I spent $70 on the game, so that makes it $10 since the game was $59.99. You know, technically the pennies and all that shit. But yeah. So anyways, it's a cool game, guys. Go check it out.
And it's brought to you by Iron Coffee. Drink in the warm sunset with your coffee.
Brought to you by
beans.
Iron Bean Coffee Company. IronBeanCoffee.com. Use code CoffeeCasuals at consoles at the checkout. Not the and part though.
Yeah. What's the discount again when you use that code?
15%, guys. 15%.
Ooh.
I had to record that like 30 times last night because I kept saying coffee casuals and consoles. And I was like, God damn it, Mel. Literally yelling at myself at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyways, we're going to move on because we have a lot of stuff to talk about as far as the Inside Xbox episode goes. But first, I would like to quickly touch on the PUBG, since, you know, I love PUBG. PUBG news is my favorite news. But they have a lawsuit for it's so stupid. They have a lawsuit.
Surprise.
Because there's a game with very similar I guess game mechanics and this, that, and the other, and they used a frying pan. You know, I'm sure there's
how dare they?
You scumbags, because you know PUBG is the first one to use it. You know, but the thing is, like, this is my honest thought about this, and I want to hear you guys quick opinions about this, and then we're gonna dive into Inside Xbox info. But do you guys think that with all the copycat games out there, that this is like legitimate? Because I know that when I was looking for the PUBG mobile game, there was tons and tons of fake PUBG mobile games, literally with the name PUBG. So when another mobile game uses a frying pan and has, you know, similar attributes, you know, I have to say, I feel like this might be kind of justified. So, CBO, what do you think?
Honestly, I don't. I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I don't think.
Well, I was going to say something else, but I was like, no, I'm not going to say that. I'll keep it, like, toned down. So, yeah.
Get crazy. It's okay.
I think it's ridiculous because, like, it's just it's a frying pan in a game. Like, they don't own any rights to that. And they can't be going after people because they're not the first ones to do Battle Royale games. Yes, they are the one that were the biggest for so long. And everyone started making those games because of the success they were having. But, like, they have no right, like, to just sue people because they have all this money now. They should be focusing on their game. Like,
you have a very good point.
Like, PUBG, like, has issues still to this day on the PC, and obviously has them on the Xbox. Like, they don't need to distract themselves with all this bullshit when they should just be hiring people, expanding their company, and focusing on the future of their game. Because if they have a good game, people aren't going to go anywhere. People are going to play the good game and not the bad game. So they should not care about other games, just using a freaking frying pan as a weapon and having a similar type of game, like similar gameplay. I don't like the name. Okay, they can attack someone for using a similar name and just trying to do stuff like that, but not for using a frying pan.
Yeah, no,
like,
you know what? That's a very valid point. And to me, I'm just like quickly looking at this, and I'm like, you know what? I can see that, like, because there are so many copycat games that it can be very frustrating. But maybe a lawsuit is a little bit over the top because this game used a frying pan. But what makes it okay for a game to use similar, similar everything? A frying pan and guns, this, that, and the other. And what if their name is similar to PUBG? What if it's like...
Well, lots of games have
PUBG
frying pans in them. Like, I can think of Dead Rising, Left 4 Dead. You can get a frying pan as a weapon in Left 4 Dead. Just go around smacking zombies. Like, there's plenty of games that would let you use a frying pan, especially in some open world games where you can basically pick up most things. I'm sure, depending on when the game is based, like if there's a frying pan, you'll probably be able to use it as a weapon. It's not new. Like, it did get big because, like, the advertisements and the pictures of PUBG with people having frying pans on their back, but like that's not because of that game. Like, other games can still have frying pans.
Okay. I like your valid points. It's actually very refreshing because I was just like, you know what? They should. I mean, I think a lawsuit's a little much. I'd like yell at them.
Like what? They just want to sue everyone at this point. Like, they just like, oh, someone did this, let's sue them. Like, it's kind of ridiculous at this point.
Would you have the same opinion? I just need to know. If it was
If
Fortnite...
they had it, well, I don't know, but I don't see a frying pan in Fortnite, but I wouldn't really care either way. Like, it's a frying pan, I just see it as another weapon. Like, if it was a trademark frying pan and it was literally the same thing, like a Lancer in Gears of War got into something, that's
it. The Pope is trolling. He's like, man, I have a frying pan. I better get rid of it.
Exactly. Like, it's not like they customized this frying pan with unique abilities or some shit like that. It's just a basic frying pan. Like, the Lancer in Gears of War has a chainsaw. If that showed up in a different game, well then, yeah, that's a trademark weapon, I'm sure. Like, that's something different. Yeah. It's not a frying pan.
I have a frying pan in the kitchen, so,
Oh, no.
I might get sued.
We have two, actually.
Don in the chat, he says, I have a new weapon idea. Wait,
a crock pot? Yo,
I read crock pot at first, so...
You put it on somebody's head and you just sit there and wait.
Wait, that's it? Is that your genius plan?
Well, it's a slow cooker. I'm saying.
I get it. Wow. I think I'm slow.
I got jokes today.
How about you, Supersonic? What do you think about this?
She skipped right
over. Oh, no. Like, the week before, I read another story where they were doing...
There's only one bot in the show, guy.
But. Is that better?
No. It's fine. Continue.
Where'd he go?
He muted.
Uh-oh.
Check. 1, 2, check.
Good.
Okay, so I don't know. I read a story the week before they were suing someone else. I think they're making themselves look really bad because, I mean, I have like 3 other Battle Royale mode games that are pretty similar to PUBG that came out before PUBG. So, I mean, they ripped a lot of stuff off from other people, and now they're all sue happy. They're making themselves
mighty.
Yeah, they're making themselves look really bad by trying to sue everyone and anyone for any little thing that they try to take off them. And meanwhile, they're making Fortnite look like angels.
All right, well, you know what? I mean, I can see what you're saying about making Fortnite look like angels, but Fortnite is aggravating as hell. So
Fortnite's definitely not angels. I mean, they basically they stole the idea from PUBG, like the PUBG guys. So.
But maybe PUBG's
what idea did they steal?
They were working together. They were working together for certain aspects of the game, and then they just went off and made the battle royale afterwards.
But they can do that if they want. Like, it's a bit shady.
You calm down, you Fortnite lover.
No,
okay?
I'm not
so sorry.
Like, I hate talking about
Round 1. Fight.
Like I said, what they did was shady. But at least they built a more polished game already than they did.
Dude, they're senior fucking development team. They're gonna make a more polished game.
Yeah, but they're not suing. Well, actually, they almost sued a kid, didn't they?
You guys have this fight every week. Okay,
no, but that's because he's always biased towards PUBG, and I'm always being open to both of them.
I don't know. You sound kind of biased to me, CBL.
Halo 5 beats them all, okay?
All right. No, I just want to pause this whole conversation real quick. Butcher Van in the chat says, the real question you got to ask is, why does PUBG have a frying pan in a realistic shooter?
Oh.
That is a great fucking question. I love it. Everybody stew on that for a while.
A little comic relief there. Yeah, like to make the most powerful melee weapon a frying pan.
Yeah, I guess it's to cook your chicken dinner that you never actually have. It just says winner chicken dinner, but they should show it.
What if I want my chicken baked though?
Actually,
I'm screwed.
No, because it's cast iron. You could pop that shit in the oven. What's your problem?
Oh damn.
Cast iron, like the Iron Bean Coffee Company. Anyways,
hashtag cooking experience.
Yeah.
Morning sun.
All right, so bye. I guess you think this is justified?
Well, no, actually, I don't. And here's the reason why. I'm gonna point to another game real quick. We know this from the 10-year-olds in the house. Minecraft. Now, if Minecraft started a lawsuit for anybody who tried to cheaply imitate their game.
Oh man, there's so many.
How many lawsuits would be out there? I mean,
about 8,276.5.
See, and that's pretty round that number up, and I think you got it. But yeah, that's the whole thing with this. I think what's going on is that they are pissed off about the whole Fortnite thing, and they like a grumpy old man yelling at kids to get off his lawn or something like that. I think that's kind of what they're doing.
Like, get off my lawn, you bastard.
Do we even have a lawn, really, though?
But I always wanted one so I could say that.
Get off my lawn. What lawn? I'm on the sidewalk. Get off my lawn.
Get off my cement sidewalk. I can't wait till I'm a grumpy old man. I'm so looking forward to that day.
But, if that's the case, they got to make kind of like stricter rules when it comes to game development. But I don't even think they should do that. I think this is a total waste of time. There's going to be imitators. There's going to be duplicators. Now, your job is just to be the best of the best. And that's what you should focus on. I agree with CBL on that. They need to focus on their game. Stop kind of reaching out over here and trying to get money over here or money over there with lawsuits or whatnot. So, I mean, just focus on the game and keep that running in development and we'll be good. Yeah.
We'll be good. Yeah.
We'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fantastic. The Don in the chat says,
yo, punkitish.
Sad thing is Bluehole doesn't understand how lawsuits work. What did punkitish do?
Yeah. Punkitish was like, who does Bluehole think they are? Apple?
Apple. I want zombies ate my neighbors. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on to some of that inside Xbox fun. It was a very entertaining show. I only heard bad things about the first one, but I did not watch it. People like Xbox said it was really a Sea of Thieves insider. So yeah, no, I never saw any of it. I didn't want to watch it. But yesterday I got out of work early and, right around the time I got home, the show was starting and it was very entertaining. I have to say I was impressed. What about you guys? Yeah?
Way better than the last one. This one was actually pretty informative. I liked all the news. I want them to keep doing this actually now. Yeah, the first one was a train wreck.
I know, well, Boogie. I know, Walking Dead. Sorry. Continue.
Hey, I've been posting videos about this Walking Dead for like 6 months now.
I don't even know who you are, so.
But no one listens to me. I'm like, this is an awesome zombie game coming out. But I don't remember how it went, but someone said that it was supposed to be like VR supported also. So I don't know. I want to see gameplay from it, but yeah, I'm hyped for that game. Major Nelson looks like a used car salesman as usual, but
maybe he used to be. Okay.
Major Nelson's awesome.
But
yeah, I thought going to retire.
I want them to keep doing this because this is very informative. The show is pretty good. We had some cool announcements, some cool interviews.
Bro, the entire Xbox community was there.
Well, yeah, I like them doing the Twitter stuff.
Almost everybody was there. Like, everybody who's in here right now was probably on there. I just couldn't keep up with the chat. It was so crazy. I know that Boogie was there. Probably everybody. I'm just...
Delilah.
Delilah was definitely there. I don't remember. There's so many people in the chat, and it was going so fast. It was pretty cool because it was kind of like a little get together, but you couldn't really talk because there's so many people talking at once. You know. But I just, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to talk about things specifically, but it was much more entertaining this time around. Yeah,
I never watched the last one.
Me neither, but Bot did.
I watched the whole thing. It had a better flow to it. It was speedier. It was more entertaining. I mean, it was as entertaining as a light blue leisure suit with jeans. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just not say that?
Wait. I think this visual. When they announced mixed reality and VR coming to Xbox. This is the place that they should do it. Everyone says they don't want to see that at E3. That'd be the perfect place to announce that, because we had some good announcements, and I think
it would be more at E3 just because they have a whole building to themselves, and they'll be able to display it better and everything like that. Why not have the announcement there and then have the booths for people to try it out? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're gonna have that anyway. That's true.
Fox says Major Nelson is ride or die. He's gonna be using a walker and still repping Xbox. I totally believe that.
I just want his job. That's all. I just want his job. Yeah.
Major Nelson, go away, please.
Well, I mean, you might get someone else who won't be as entertaining in the choices of clothing that they wear. Because I was like, what the hell is that? The blue. It was two tones, and it just pissed me off.
He just needed his white gloves. He didn't have his white gloves on. I was disappointed.
No, he did. He put them on for a second. I forgot what he was showing off, but he had his white gloves on for a minute.
Oh, no, that was a flashback to the 24-karat gold Xbox.
Oh, okay. I thought that was live.
But AC Bongos was making fun of him for it, too. He's like, we're gonna bring out the white gloves again, and check out the last time we showed this system or whatnot. Like, he was going in on Major for it. It was funny.
Yo, real quick, Rain says Inside Xbox is good for Microsoft because they put out their own content without relying on IGN and GameSpot, and that's one of the things that I was excited for when it was first discussed. Was like, you know what, this is more of a, I guess you could say in a sense, a direct point to news and gaming news that's coming out. So we're hearing it right from them versus hearing little bits and pieces from the gaming media, including us here in the community. And then we can just go on that, like we pick stuff up and then we go from there. Versus let's say IGN, they get news about something and then they bring it out and then it's completely misconstrued. Yes, Xbot.
Butcher Vans was like, laugh my ass off. He was like, Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Why didn't we put this together before?
You are a genius, Butcher.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. So guys, what do you think about the lineup of the 19 backwards compatible titles that they're bringing up? I mean,
I literally got goosebumps. I was like, holy shit. Like, Jade Empire, the game that I said last week I wanted to go backwards compatible, also went backwards with Star Wars Battlefront 1, 2. Like, just so many great games. And I was like, man, I'm getting all of these. Well, not all of them, but I'm 10 of them at least that I grew up playing. Like, if you never played Star Wars Battlefront,
I never did.
You never played it because the new ones are shit and they're nothing compared to the old ones. They're like garbage. Like, literally, DICE really fucked up.
I gotta say, Xbot did say the Star Wars Battlefront 2. More people would probably go back and play that versus the new Star Wars.
That was a huge announcement. That is one of the games people kind of look back at and like, damn, I want that again. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so many Star Wars games are going backwards compatible. Like, The Force Unleashed is getting an Xbox One X enhanced. Do you have their Republic Commando? Do you have Star Wars Jedi Academy? That's a fantastic game if you've never played it. It's a lot of fun. I played the first and second one of that. They were both awesome. What's it? Knights of the Old Republic 2. That's a brilliant game. It's the only one I played. I cleared that. It was brilliant. I want to get the first one and I want to get the second one when it gets added. I'm going to probably play through the boat with them. Like, there's so much good shit. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, they basically covered kind of like a wide array of gamers when it comes to the backwards compatibility. And this is the thing. There's so many people complaining about new games and exclusives right now. With what Microsoft is doing, they are building a platform that withstands generations. It goes past generations. It's just a pure kind of like gaming platform with the Xbox brand on it. And you can see them fleshing it out more and more, reaching back, grabbing those games from the past. We're going to get, you know, all like exclusive games, new IPs and stuff like that. But to see them flesh out everything on the in between, they're doing a really good job there. There's so many things about Xbox that they just don't get credit for. And I think a couple of them, this we're talking about right now, and then the feature set within the system as well.
Rusty
Those things.
Bullet said SSX3 is the one I'm happy for. I know you mentioned that yesterday, Xbot. You were like, SSX3, blah, 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 blah.
I want to play that game because I want to show K Mega that you don't play that game with your character on their ass 80% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Graphic Guard said those BC announcements. You know what? That's for CBL to read.
Oh, you're fucking serious? I read it in my head. Isn't that enough?
Yeah, okay. I'll give it to you.
Made my titties hard.
You guys are crazy. I haven't played any of these games, honestly. I know.
What?
I know, right?
You need to fix that shit.
Well, you weren't really you weren't on the OG Xbox though, right? The original Xbox?
I was playing PC games.
So you get a pass.
So
you get a pass.
And now I have to play them? Like, am I forced to play them now? Is this like a...
you have to play Jade Empire. You have to play Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You guys, you're all going to get really angry at me right now, but I hate Star Wars. That's it. I'm out.
What? How dare you?
Lady Blockfire, I'm blocking you.
I am not a fan
You're
of Star
timed out.
Wars. I've
Time
never
out, Mel.
watched them all. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I feel like, all right, you know how like when you fast back leaving. All right, so you guys, you can watch something, right? And it like you can see something and it'll interest you and you'll be like, wow, that's so cool. But then you go to watch it and you just fall asleep every time. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys.
You like Lord of the Rings, though, right?
She likes The Notebook.
So Lord of the Rings is cool. Okay.
Yay! Okay, that's
no. She said no. That's her no right there. But she's trying to be nice right now.
I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, I've always been interested in Star Wars, but then I get bored with it too fast. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll give it a try at my old age. Foxy, 15 dislikes coming right up. Okay, so I love Star Wars, you guys. I will love Star Wars. Yeah, so that being said, continue, guys. Everybody else say something.
Here's my opinion. By the way, CBL, you totally called that last week with Jade Empire. That was a good job.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing. Like, how can you not add it? Like, it's such a good game.
So I love old games being preserved. I think they're doing awesome. Plus, they up-resed everything. But on my end, and then I have a question after that if I can remember. On my end, it's not going to affect me because I have all these games on my PC. Not saying PC Master Race or anything, but I probably won't get any. Just cause
not saying about PC Master Race, okay?
Just because I already have them. But okay, my big question is, are they going to turn the Star Wars Battlefront 2 servers back on? Because on PC, we have to go to like a different kind of server and stuff. So I'm wondering if they're going to turn those back on.
I think EA said something about credit card information, and they'll think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, you're being funny, not serious.
I don't know. It depends on how much you give them.
$3.99 per minute.
They only get it for like anything other than 6 digits.
I'm very happy for other people that they get to enjoy the games and stuff. So I like seeing backwards and forwards compatibility. It gives people confidence in the Xbox brands, and it makes Sony look very stupid with their PSN stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't know about making Sony look stupid, but
it does. They charge you to rent your old games.
I'm not looking at it that way. Destroy All Humans, guys. I'm pretty sure I've played that. I don't know. It's just so familiar.
You got to play Blinks the Cat. That's a game I want to see you play.
Because
I
I
got-
love kitties, even though I'm allergic to those little assholes. No offense.
No, she doesn't love. She doesn't love cats. Let's be honest here. She loves kittens. As soon as they
They're
become
fucking
cats,
cute.
she says, "Get the fuck out!" Like that. You get out of here. You're being a pain in my
No,
ass.
that's not even true. It makes me sad. But anyways, what was your most exciting moment of that back compat titles list there, Xbot? What gave you goosebumps?
Most excited. I was disappointed that Kung Fu Chaos wasn't there. I've been waiting for that game.
Son bitch.
You know,
Son of
I'm a big
bitch.
SSX fan, and I love the fact that they're bringing SSX 3. I want to see World Tour also.
Tricky.
Back compat. But I'm just excited for everybody because it was such a wide range of games. It was something that could, you know, there's something there that every gamer can play, and that's really cool. Seeing them kind of flesh out the platform was really awesome. But SSX3 probably was the big one for me. I know Jade Empire is a masterpiece and all that good stuff, but for me, when it comes down to it, there's still older games. Like don't get it twisted. I'm not treating this like a brand new thing here. And oh my god, I get to play this, or oh my god, like I've played a lot of these games before. I think it's good that they're putting them on the platform like this. But at the end of the day, I still think that they do still feel dated and whatnot. But there are some classics that I will go back and play again. Like when they announced Ninja Gaiden, like that got me super excited when they first did it, and the first like set of OG Xbox games. I don't know OhSnaps if you remember, but when I saw Ninja Gaiden, like I flipped out. I was like, yeah, that's it. I got to get that. And
this fangirl moment.
Hell yeah. But there's a few titles like that. If they do it with Kung Fu Chaos, and I know I might be kind of like in the minority with this. I know a lot of people don't even remember that game on OG Xbox. But if they ever bring that to backwards compatibility, that's another one I will get. I will flip out for. But like Foxy's saying in the chat, 3 generations and 1 console, and that's moving forward to next generation and everything like that. They are building a gamer's platform, and that's what I love. That's a really cool thing. And like I said, it's something that, like, for some rhyme or reason, people are either trying to strike down, saying people don't want to play old games, or people are trying to say, well, you know, what's going on with the new games and stuff like that. I see them building this platform as a positive thing for a true gamer.
Yeah, but Xbox, you don't play games. Xbox has no games, and you're always on YouTube app.
Well, I am on YouTube a lot. I am.
The only game I care about going forward is Halo. That's all.
That's all. No Gears, no Forza, no Fable. Not just Halo.
And never mind. You're right. I love Fable. Fable 2 is one of my favorite games ever, and I love every Gears of War except that one that sucked. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah,
it doesn't exist.
Oh, I thought it was really cool. They enhanced Gears of War 2. That's an awesome Gears of War game. Very awesome.
Very
well, I was just gonna say, like, I thought there was only gonna be like 5 OG Xbox games getting announced. Like when they said 19, like that's what literally was like. Just so many games. Like I have to pause it. Like I have to go back. Like what the fuck? So how many did you think they were gonna like show before?
I just want to say Def Jam in the chat real quick. He's like he'll be screaming from the rooftops when he sees Def Jam fight for New York. Oh my goodness, that dude! I will be right there with you on that. But my bad, CBF.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, so how many games did you think they were going to show? Because they were talking about announcing OG games. So how many were you expecting?
10, 15. Why 19? Was it supposed to be 20 and then what the fuck?
They ran out of time, I guess.
No.
Somebody have a seagull? Somebody have a seagull next to them?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Oh, so you do?
That's yours. No.
It's the farm.
Oh, okay. I'm like, somebody's got somebody locked in.
There's a seagull that wants a McDonald's French fry right now.
I don't know, like the room that like my computer in, like in the in that we have the attic tunnel, so the window's right above the computer, so the little bitch is like on the window or something.
He said some Iron Bean coffee on his
Yeah, that fierce coffee. Yo, it really sounded like a woman yelling from a basement, and I was like, "Well, I know it ain't Xbot. At least I don't think it is." So I had to be one of you two.
I was thinking it was OhSnaps at first. I was like, she's at it again.
Yeah, don't tell on me. But yeah, why do you guys think that it was just 19? Do you think there was a 20th that got nixed at the last minute?
Maybe. When it comes to these things, you got to look at, you know, in terms of like copyrights or contracts when it comes to music and stuff like that. Maybe they were banking on 20, but one, like, they just couldn't cut through the red tape in enough time to show it or whatnot. But I mean, that's 19 right now, and they showed they can add them whenever they, you know, whenever they clear out, whenever they put them through, kind of like that up-res process that they put them through or whatnot. So, I mean, again, it's just going to keep bigger. Keep getting bigger. The library is just going to keep getting bigger, and they need to put Kung Fu Chaos on. That's all I gotta say about that.
Now, do you guys think that it might have to do with the Robocraft game, Robocraft Infinity? Like, I'm really excited for that, but that's our, you know, it was added to Game Pass for, I guess, today, right? Like, I know it's playable right now. I don't know if they added it last night, but I know it's definitely there today because people said they were playing it. So maybe it was like 19 back Compat games and then one Game Pass game, and maybe this is going to be like a, you know, every month thing where they'll give us a couple back Compat and then a Game Pass title. Do you think it might have something to do with that?
Could be. Well, someone explain this game to me, because I'm going to tell you the first thing people are going to do in that game.
You know,
Robot one?
the first thing I'm going to do
Robot one.
I'm going to build a kitty cat, and then someone in the chat of the show yesterday was like, build a cat car, and I was like, you know what? That's fucking phenomenal. I'm going to build a cat car that shoots rainbow unicorns, even though I don't think I can make shooting rainbow unicorns, but...
Okay, I was way off. I thought
they're gonna make a dildo with a water gun.
That's what I was saying.
No,
Everyone's gonna make spaceship
D-words.
penises on that game.
Well, you know what?
Water
They're
gun?
gonna get banned from Xbox.
You know it's coming. You know you're gonna see YouTube's spaceship penises flying around in that game.
I
Guarantee
don't
it.
think that's allowed on YouTube, though. I'm pretty sure that they'll get in trouble. I'm just saying.
No, they're allowed. Trust me.
It's blocks and wait. Well, how do you know? He's like, trust me, it's allowed.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Because I had penis pancakes on my stream last week.
Oh, and that's why you got a copyright strike or something, and now you can't stream for 3 months.
No, you're allowed. There's just nothing coming out of the phone.
There's your problem. That's one of them.
No, I got OhSnaps. I got a question though.
I have a question real quick for the chat. What do you guys think about Robocraft Infinity? Has anybody tried it yet? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Xbot, go.
You know, I'm gonna bring it back to the back Compat thing, the OG Xbox games. I'm just wondering if they're OG, if they're that far back, there's like first party games in there. With the first party games and being OG Xbox, why aren't those games going into Game Pass like right off the bat as soon as they're available? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to do anything bad. It's just going to flesh out the library for their subscription service. I want to see them do that. Why aren't they doing that?
All Microsoft published games, and they'd still have to make some
like
sort of
Blinks
deal.
the Cat is like there are a few in there. Jade Empire was an exclusive title to Xbox. I'm pretty sure they can throw that in there as well.
But okay, so there's people who are gonna buy these games. Why are you gonna put them in Game Pass right now if people are gonna buy them?
Because it's not going to be that much of a percentage. I feel like they'll gain more subscriptions to Game Pass as well.
Did you see the hype for those? Although people are still willing to pay for these games.
That's the beginning.
Wait, did you just say we don't have access to buy this game? It's only Game Pass.
No, you can buy it. I was wondering why they're not throwing them into Game Pass day and date that they become available on the Xbox One.
Real quick, Tony on Media says Richard Review Tech is a dildo and he's not banned.
Yeah, dude, I did a 3-hour stream of Review Tech USA.
You know, it's funny if that's what Rich is when he eats a cucumber. Is that cannibalism?
Oh my god.
I think
bot.
so.
I'm just wondering. I don't know.
Xbot, you're gonna get banned from this show today.
I do walk that tightrope. I know I do.
Yeah, you do. I don't know. I didn't see anybody in the chat saying that they were enjoying this game. The
But it's amazing.
Robocraft. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned here, you guys.
Yo, Robocraft. I'm actually excited
I'm
for that.
downloading it right now.
I'm excited for Robocraft because I was a fan of, and people are gonna boo me here, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I had so much fun playing that game with my son when he was a lot younger and a lot shorter. And we used to come together. We were making spaceships. We were making like UFOs. We were making different types of trucks, stuff like that. It was such a creative game for that. And this Robocraft reminds me of that. But then actually taking the vehicle out and battling other people and stuff like that. So I have a few kind of like blueprints that I remember from Nuts and Bolts that I'm gonna see if they. Oh shit!
Sean Murray, you made No Man's Sky on Xbox.
Robo 3 is trending on Twitter, by the way, people.
Luke Taylor says, "Boo, you stink."
Aw, come on, man! Like I had a lot of fun with that game. It wasn't a traditional like Banjo-Kazooie. I understand that, but when you go in and play the game, it was fun, man. It was a lot of fun. It was very creative too. So
Graphic God said, "If I'm making fried chicken with batter made with eggs, am I putting chicken in?"
Wow.
That is the quote of the day so far.
It's like deep thoughts with
I'm picturing the Velociraptor thinking right now, like while I'm reading that. Like,
Oh my gosh. Deep thoughts with Graphic God. Am I putting chicken in?
Oh, he should start that show. He should have that show. Deep thoughts with Graphic God.
Oh, you guys are killing me. All right. So I guess that's our answer. Nobody in the chat has played this. I'm downloading it now. Man, you guys are.
I'm gonna make a penis spaceship right now.
I don't recommend that. So it's free with Game Pass.
I don't recommend that.
Oh,
Can you make it lean slightly to the left, though?
Oh my god! Seriously, it's $15 to buy to own. Well, $15.99 with your Game Pass membership.
Oh wait, mine ran out. Damn it!
Yeah,
Never mind. I can't play it.
But then you can get the deluxe edition for $40. I just want a dinosaur. God darn it!
Wait, Don said you can make it spin around like a helicopter.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
OhSnaps! You are blessed right now to not have the Don in on the panel as well, because you would completely go crazy.
Yeah, he always goes crazy. You guys are freaking nuts.
What is this game called? Robo who?
All right. What was eaten first, the chicken or the egg? Oh my god, this is gonna be incredibly thought-provoking. For you know what, we'll have the answers for you on next week's show. All right,
the cheeseburger.
let's Daz kebab. Everything's kebab for Daz. Kebab and beer. So Overkill, the Walking Dead trailer. What did you guys think about that? I wish we saw more, guys. I really do. But what did you guys think so far?
Man, I was hoping they would drop a bomb and show gameplay, because there are people that are excited for this game, but all they have shown is CGI cutscenes and stuff like that. I think the developer even stated, he was like, I know people want to see gameplay and we will show it when we are ready. If they really want to hit that overall home run and have people kind of like drop their jaws.
Xbox E3 is coming up.
Yeah, but it would have been cool to see it on an Xbox show.
Not at all.
Superman.
Okay, so no, we have E3 coming up. They have to save special stuff for that. And I agree, Rain is definitely lit, but we need to have some secrets saved for E3. So yeah, they did say that, is there any, when can we hear more about this and the other guys like down the road, basically just brushed it off. And I think we're gonna be getting some special information about that come E3. But I thought
But-
I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my god, my life!"
But I mean, I'm down for some like squad-based survival, zombie apocalypse, Walking Dead brand, kind of stamped on the top of it. It's cool that each of the characters have their own kind of like specific way to play them. I know we're gonna see some people that should be on the front line, kind of waiting in back and kind of scared and stuff like that. But it's cool. I'm excited to see. I want to see the actual gameplay. And then we'll go from there. I have a feeling though, if OhSnaps is interested, just like with Extinction, we'll end up getting it. So
yeah, it's a zombie game, so 99.9% of the time, that's a definite yes. I love zombie games, as many other people do, so we're gonna do that up. But I don't think that's gonna be for a while.
I'm with Jesse. I think there are too many zombie games, and we need more alien invasion games.
Jesse,
alien invasion, man.
We're not
Dinosaur
talking for the next 24 hours. That's it. Done. When I see you in my stream later, I'm gonna be like, "Who's Jesse Darby?" That's what I'm gonna say.
Wouldn't it be cool if they brought Dynamo Crisis back? Man, that's such a good game.
What did you think about that trailer, CBL?
I thought it was really good, but at the same time, I try not get too hyped for CGI trailers. Like, it was impressive.
Yeah.
I love The Walking Dead. I kind of stopped watching the show at the moment because I kind of lost interest. Like, just some of the choices they're making with the show is kind of bullshit. But I love the Telltale games also.
We have to catch up on that too.
Except for season 3.
But obviously it's going to have other characters and things like that. So I'm not focusing on the quote unquote Walking Dead name. It's more of the zombie experience. So it's going to be a different story, a different, group of people, I imagine. I'm not sure.
Yo, Rain is like, anyone notice that there isn't child zombies in games? And that's making me think, man. Rain, you are making me think right now.
Because they can't, because then people will be like, oh, that's,
you're gonna be like, that's too cartoony.
No, because that creates a whole world of controversy. Like, remember when the first episode of Walking Dead, I believe it was, with the little girl and the teddy bear walking, people were like, oh my god, they had a kid in there. And then the episode with the baby.
But that's part of the reason why it blew up too.
People flipped their shit though. People flipped their shit because they had a child and a baby zombie. And I don't even know I think it was like Fear the Walking Dead that had the baby, or it was like another zombie show on Netflix actually. I don't know. It was definitely another show on zombie show on Netflix, and it was really good. But whatever. They had a baby in it, and people flipped their crap about it because it's a child or a baby, so you can't do that. Like, man, like, oh my god.
But it's okay to smash people heads in with a baseball bat.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine.
That's
They're
cool.
adults. They've already lived 3/4 of their life, so whatever. It's just frustrating. It's like people are so hypocritical. And then, you'll have families let their kids watch it, but then when they see a kid in the show, then it's like, oh my gosh. Until like that kid becomes a hero, then it's like, oh, you know what? It's okay that there's kids in this zombie fucking show. Okay, I'm done.
So
I'm gonna make a game. I'm gonna make a game with toxic alien zombies invading. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to cover the whole spectrum.
You're gonna have Trump singing in the background, bot.
Well, he's the leader of it all. That's I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I think they did really good with the CGI trailers, but again, yeah, they are CGI trailers, and yeah, I want to see gameplay because I'm serious. I heard this game was supposed to be a VR game, or with VR support.
I
I don't know a full VR game. What?
You're totally making it up.
No,
There's not going to be any VR.
That's why I put that trailer on my YouTube because I was like, oh, this looks awesome.
Vogel
VR.
just hit up the super chat. Thank you, Vogels. He said, I prefer aliens over zombies. I believe that aliens from outer space, not illegal immigrants, are real.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see an ET before a zombie.
Well, that makes sense.
We're gonna have an illegal alien game, and it's just gonna be wall building simulator.
We're going to pause the game show here and talk about how I saw a real UFO like one time, and it was in the sky, and
I was there.
No,
Have you
that
been
was a
hanging out
different
with?
one, too. I saw
You've been hanging out with Next Gen or something? What's going on? Tell us your UFO story.
No, no, no. We'll save that for another show. There's really nothing to tell. Like, I saw it in the sky, and I was like, they're gonna beam me up, and then it never happened. And I was really
me and OhSnaps were at a beach just staring at the stars like a couple years back, and it was weird. One star was going zigzag across the sky.
It was a triangle. It wasn't even like a star. It was definitely a triangle. But yeah, it is pretty cool. So I don't know. I believe in that shit. So I mean, I believe in zombies.
A cat attack on the world. I like that.
I would totally pay that cat.
I would pay that cat.
I'm gonna money kitty. Here's a kibble. All right. I forgot where we're at here. Walking Dead.
We're just gonna see gameplay on it. Nothing else matters. Well, like back in the day, like last year, they're like, this is gonna be on VR, this could be on VR, or a VR support. But I don't know. They could have changed everything. Maybe it's not going to be on VR now. Maybe they will support VR. I don't know. Like, they do need to show.
Game in VR. I don't.
Dude, they're freaking awesome.
I don't want to have a heart attack, you guys. I just don't.
That's what's good about VR. If you play a horror game, it's the scariest experience you'll ever have in your entire life.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but I really don't need that. Like, I don't.
But I don't know. That could be totally false. What I said. We'll just have to wait to see what happens. We need to see gameplay, so I can't get excited about
right around
CGI.
the corner. I'll be missing it, but I'll catch up on it later.
It's creeping up.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think we can move on from that. I think that's gonna be really awesome. I'm totally excited about it. But I don't think it's gonna be, even late next year that this game is gonna come out. Maybe it will. I don't know. Xbot.
Yo.
Ghost Recon Wildlands Year 2 you're talking about yesterday. I know nothing about Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I told you that you'd be taking over this topic, so the floor is yours.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's basically the return of Sam Fisher. I know we saw Ironside on the show yesterday. I think he might have ate the original Ironside because he looked a little big there. But other than that,
Mr. Bot.
No, I was just really surprised. I was like, dude, is that stool gonna hold him? But
you are.
No, I am not. These are genuine questions I was asking myself, like as the show was going on.
Answer yourself though.
No, I left myself pondering. By the way, I just couldn't come up to a conclusion. But everything worked out. Yo, he is an absolute legend when it, in terms of being an actor, whether it's a voice actor, whether it's TV shows, whether it's movies, like he's been all over the place. And Sam Fisher is coming back, and with Year 2, I both love this and hate this. All right, they're gonna have Special Operation 1 where your ghost team hooks up with Sam Fisher on a mission where you're cutting out lights, you have night vision. A whole bunch of stuff going on. It looks really cool. And the whole thing is, I really like the add-on there, but I don't necessarily like the game itself. So like I see more games, putting add-ons. Like they had the limited time Predator add-on for this. Like I would have loved to play that, but I don't want to buy the game to play that. I don't know if it's just me being cheap or whatnot, but
No, it's not you being cheap. I go through that too. Okay, so here's one for example. I really, 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 really want Far Cry, right? But then I was being cheap. But then I wanted Extinction more, and I picked up Extinction for the same exact price of Far Cry, right?
You picked Extinction over Far Cry. What the hell is
funny that choice, like.
Because Far Cry will be there forever. Okay, Far Cry 5 is going to be there. But Extinction, I've been waiting for over a year. Okay.
Extinction's gonna be extinct in like a week.
Okay, but it's just I guess I don't know that I just wanted this game so bad for the longest time where I was like, what, I'd rather take this over this other game that
there's nothing
a
wrong
million
with
other people are gonna buy.
Like people get shocked when there's a popular game out there, when there's a game that a lot of gamers are buying. If somebody's like decides, well, I'll hold off on that and I'll get this game, which isn't as popular right now, people are like, oh my god, what are you doing? But everybody has an opinion. Everybody has certain tastes, and you know, Far Cry might not be right up that alley for one person, but Extinction might be that thing that hits the sweet spot. I mean, it's all good, yo.
Yeah, I mean, Far Cry 5, I definitely have seen and heard a lot of good stuff about it. And Far Cry 5 has a lot of great press. They have a lot of good marketing. Whereas this game Extinction, they did not have a lot of good marketing, and they did not have that much exposure either. So
did they have any marketing? Was there any marketing to that game?
No, they just stuck up a video and says, "Here's a game that looks like
every
Attack
6
on
months.
Titan and Shadow of the Colossus. Go
once
spend
every
$60."
6 months, Mel would mention it. But I mean, that's all I ever saw. Like, seriously,
Did
was
you
nothing.
get a check for that, by the way? Because that's marketing right there.
I was showing other people that, and you know, letting people know that it's multi-plat. Let's say people at work, like one of my drivers, he was like, I was showing him some gameplay, and he was like, "Is that on PlayStation?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I might pick that up." So to me, that's a win for the game in general. Open toe sandals, gross. You guys are crazy. Oh man. But yeah, you know, I'm definitely gonna pick up Far Cry in the future. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna go on sale. I'll just get it then, you know, like when everybody else is gonna be getting Extinction. Yeah.
You know,
I just like to hate on stuff I don't have.
You know, that's so typical of you. You know, typical. I was gonna say so typical of women, but I was like, let me not be rude toward women.
well, hold on. Going back to the whole Ghost Recon thing,
please.
like, even the PvP, they have a new category of character called Echelon, which, because they're adding new mechanics and stuff like that, it's supposed to be characters that revolve around the whole Sam Fisher, you know, for lack of a better term, silent but deadly gameplay. Yeah. Well, I just want to know, because CBL is my boy and he's hooked on Fortnite. Yo, I want to know what CBL thinks about the whole Sam Fisher Splinter Cell expansion to Wildlands.
I agree completely with you. Like, Splinter Cell is a franchise that I like more than Ghost Recon, and Ghost Recon Wildlands wasn't particularly a game I wanted to buy. When they did do the Predator event, I was tempted, but I knew that was only going to be like a limited thing, so I was like, I'm not going to cough up this
back in
money.
the chat said you could still do the whole Predator thing. It's still there right now.
Yeah, but is it going to be there? I seen someone, they said it the other day too on the show that you can still do it, but is that there forever, or is it going to disappear?
I heard it was limited. I thought it was limited, but you know, I'm not right 100% of the time. I'm one of those YouTubers actually admit that. So I got to go back and look at it. The same with the Splinter Cell thing. I thought it was a limited time event, but with them adding a category of Echelon into the PvP and stuff like that, it sounds like, you know, it's going to be there to stay.
I'd only get Ghost Recon if I had someone to play it with, because it's a co-op game, and I know I'll just get bored driving around if I was playing a solo.
Do you know that for a fact?
What for a fact?
He said, I know I'd just get bored if I was driving around, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I know most games, like, when I play a game or if I see a game, I'll know the type of game it is. Like, I've played hundreds of games. Like, probably, well, like, I've been playing games since I was fucking, like, I don't know, 4, whatever. Whenever I was able to play a game, playing the Nintendo 64, to say again, everything. So whenever I'm playing a game, I'd be able to say, yeah, like Borderlands. It's a game I will not play by myself. I'll only play if I'm playing it with friends, because I get pretty bored pretty easy. But if I'm playing it with friends, I have a lot of fun. We have a laugh. It's just one of those type of games where it's different, especially Borderlands. That's meant to be played co-op, but some people can play solo, just not me.
See, I don't like playing games solo, so what I do is if I play a game solo, I do have a few, I'll go in a party with my friends, and then they're playing the same game, right, Xbot? That's what we did yesterday. So,
you distracted me so much while we were streaming too. I was just like,
it was like being in the same game, but not.
But
you're
not.
alone.
But not.
John Feliciano says, bring back Gang Beasts. He says that on every video. He's like, Gang Beasts, Gang Beasts, Gang Beasts. Hashtag Gang Beasts Lives Matter. John, we will play that. I promise. Someday, I promise. I swear. I know I've been lying to you for like a month and a half now. But I will definitely do that. Xbot. So there was a new trailer for the Ghost Recon, and wasn't there a limited event? Did we even talk about it?
See, that's what I thought. I thought the whole thing was a limited event, but the more I look at the information, they didn't say anything about it being limited, and they're adding a character category to the game. So I'm not sure if this is. It looks like it's going to be here to stay. If I had to put all my chips onto, limited or here to stay, like I'm putting it all. I'm going all in on here to stay right now, and to me. That's great, but it still makes that issue for me because I don't feel like I would go into Wildlands and play that a bunch. But I love Splinter Cell. I hope that when they bring Splinter Cell back, they go back to like the original like full stealth kind of game that I really loved on the original Xbox. But another thing that was interesting was when they were talking to Ironside on the show. They asked him what he's been doing like afterwards because he did the voice for Sam Fisher for this expansion, and he said, of course, the show The Alienist that he's on, which I believe is now on Showtime. But when they asked him about a game thing or whatever, he stuttered and he looked around and it looks like we are really close to getting another Splinter Cell, guys. From the way sense. The way he was acting, man, it was really kind of like, I guess you'll just have to wait and see type thing. E3 this year, I strongly feel, I'm like 88% sure they're going to announce a new Splinter Cell.
You know what? You're probably right. Guys, I want to go to E3 so bad. We could go to E3, but
well, your company does that whole retreat thing, that business thing
we
on E3
summit, and they take us places. So it's literally the same exact days of E3. So it's so disappointing because I'm like, okay, work vacation or E3, and then work vacation wins because I get paid for it. So it kind of sucks in that aspect. But yeah, like I think there's gonna be so much crazy coming at E3, guys. So much. So I feel like we're gonna have an amazing E3 this year. I do want to.
If I can,
yeah.
To Fastback in the chat, he said Alienist was TNT. Yes, it was, and they just ended that on TNT. And Ironside said in the show, like he said that it's moving to Showtime now. So that's where you're gonna be able, if you like the show, I believe they're gonna. It's moving over to Showtime. Showtime bought the rights to it, so.
I don't watch TV. Sad face.
I watch Cody.
Yeah, that's.
I get all my TV shows in one listing.
I actually
it's a good channel.
Like
I love Cody.
It's pretty epic. We watched really good movies on there the other day.
I'm catching up on. I got completely caught up on The Flash. Freaking awesome show.
I have this week's episode to watch. The one that only came out.
I'm so tired of The Flash. Okay. I'm sorry.
He's the fastest man alive.
Stop hating, bro.
No. Okay, I've loved the show for the longest time, but it just gets cheesier and cheesier the longer.
She came in at the worst possible time. She has not watched any of the episodes this season. If she had watched
but every other season, it was good, but it just started getting pretty cheesy, and I really can't stand Iris. She is aggravating as hell. She's just such a drama queen. Like,
I'm just waiting for Iris. I'm waiting for Iris to go now.
I wish she would have died, but I would have cried anyways because I totally thought she died, and I cry for everything. But she's an aggravating little bitch. I'm just saying.
They should have killed her in the season instead of the other guy. The other Harrison else.
Okay, but you know what? We could totally talk about this another day. But the reality is,
busted me.
she is just so aggravating. She really is, guys. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know. Hit number 1 if you think Iris needs to die.
She's a bitch.
Number 2 if you think she should live and she's worth it, because I disagree. But anyway,
wait, what number is her for to die?
Number 1, die. Number 2, live. Iris. But anyway.
How's Skull Stomper not playing Overwatch? I got busted.
Xbot, you don't count with number 4, okay? It looks like Iris
I put
died.
4,
I think
8.
4 means die, come back, and gets powers.
Bigger
Run,
boobs.
Iris, run!
And then they just added so much crazy shit in there. Tony on media, that doesn't count either.
Put it on
Everything-
Earth too.
Okay, so Vogels, here's what you should do. Hit number 1 because whoa, my phone's just like cannot recognize your voice out of nowhere. Yeah, just hit number 1. That's the best thing you can do. Just agree with Mel. All right, so we're gonna move on to Xbox Fanfest info. You know how last year they had a big hiccup with their lottery server thing? Do you guys remember that? Where like
Yeah.
Is that when Major Nelson gave out a bunch of Gears of War 4 codes that never existed?
People won
no.
tickets. People won tickets, but then they had to redo the lottery, so
Yeah,
they took them away.
there was an error, and they sent people like, oh, sorry, just kidding.
I remember
Oops.
that.
Tricked ya.
People were so pissed, which they have every right to be. I guess.
Yeah.
There's people in our
booked
chat
flights
that
and
won.
stuff straight away.
What happened?
I said some people were booking their flights the second they found out and stuff like that.
Okay, give it a moment, breathe for a minute, scream a little more. All right, but don't. All right, so you get like if you were chosen, right? You win a spot for a ticket, but don't you still have to pay for that ticket like $40-something?
Yeah, it was weird the way the way that they talked about it. I don't know. They said something about buying a ticket, but if you win the lottery, then you get another one, so you can like pass it off to a friend or something like that.
I didn't see anything like that. I didn't hear that.
Well, that's because you had your nose in your phone, basically.
I was watching the show, you tard.
Well, at least you didn't have your phone in your nose,
Okay,
because
so
that would be a bad thing.
I'm laying on the bed, taking notes, watching the show on my phone while it's on mute, listening to it on the TV. That's how I roll. I was watching the screen, facing away from the TV, but listening to the TV. So a little bit of a delay. But you guys can keep track of...
Anytime they say you have to pay for the ticket if you won it or something like that, I'm not down for this whole thing. They should just give away
spot.
They should give away 1,000 tickets. It should be free. If you're winning something, why would you be like, okay, you have won the ability to pay $45 for this ticket? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Would scalp the out of those tickets if they purchase them. Yes.
You can still sell them for like
I would totally believe that, But yes, Rain, that's what I do.
Wow, Fastback. Wow. That's all I gotta say.
Iris and Caitlin. I don't know who's Caitlin's Miss Freeze Lady.
She's Killer Frost, yeah.
Miss Freeze Lady. No, that was where the shit went wrong. Where they made her Killer Frost because she looks stupid as hell, and then Iris definitely needs to die still. But all right, so the Xbox Fan Fest. When are they doing that random drawing? Is there still? Are we?
It's in a couple of days.
Out? They're gonna pick 1,000 people to in this lottery for tickets. Last year I remember sitting there waiting for them to open up. I know that who is it? Inferno from Four Guys, he got one, and I was like, oh man. And then it kept telling me waiting or something like that, and so many other people had this error, so it was really frustrating. But you guys can follow Xbox Wire or hashtag Xbox FanFest to find out more information, and stay tuned for that because it's coming soon. June is approaching us quickly, and a lot of people are, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to win a ticket and then offer it up to you guys in the community because what else can I can't go. I gotta go to work.
Are you playing Extinction right now, lady?
No.
All right. Then I know Alan's saying stop playing Extinction because you're trying to kill everybody. Is what's going on.
She's busted. Stop playing games during podcasts.
Bro,
busted.
I
would never do that.
Up on the screen, but I'm not playing it because I just finished downloading it.
Don't believe you.
Rain said all that wins the lottery gets a pair of white gloves.
Oh
Awesome.
man, I would love the white gloves. I just want the backpack of stuff. So if you guys, if you win the ticket, Mel, I want it, please. All right, but can you send me half the backpack loot? That's all I'm asking, Jesse. If I win the ticket, I'll give it to you. You send me half the loot.
Sounds fair.
I want to see Thieves hard drive.
God damn.
Midnight Blunderbuss.
Bless you, my child. Brought to you by Coffee Man.
Wow, she is allergic to bullshit.
It's the bullshit that she's picking. I'll give you all the goodies that I get at the event. All right, cool. That's a done deal. I am a man of my word. Just remind me.
You're what? What? Can you repeat that, please?
I am a man of my word. Just remind me.
Slightly
She's a
to the
man.
left.
No, expat, stop. All right, yeah. So what else was it that we saw in there? I know they have more information on the spring update. Nothing on the avatars though, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing on these
Hopefully.
avatars 2.0.
They didn't have anything new to show for the spring update. All of that was information that was already out there.
Yeah.
Like everyone in the alpha already has all that stuff. I was expecting
everybody in
at
the
least
alpha,
one
but I'm
thing
not
new.
in the alpha. So
I'm in the alpha. I don't have it yet.
what did they just
What
say
don't
that
you
they
have?
released to the public?
The avatars.
Oh no, not the avatars. I'm saying they
Controller
didn't do
share.
anything new. Like everything they showed was were stuff we already have, like the Microsoft Edge update, the dashboard stuff. Like we already have all that. I would have wanted a tease or something about the avatars because I thought that was coming with the spring update. They were just being very late giving it to the alpha users.
I think they're gonna hold that off till E3 too.
Yeah, they'll release it on the day at E3. I can almost guarantee
I'm taking my
That's a big
Xbox
delay,
with me
though, isn't it?
on my trip. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
They need to fix that controller share feature because, like, Mixer. Can we talk about Mixer for a second?
Yes, let's
Mixer is always screwed
Shit.
up. This controller share thing. I mean, it's going to be awesome when they fix Mixer, but I have issues with Mixer every time I use it. It's ridiculous how messed up Mixer is.
Let me pause you right there. How many people on here stream to Mixer from their Xbox and get kicked off their stream during their game?
Sometimes.
I tried to stream the other day and it fucked up really badly. Like every time I was trying to do the whole restream thing on my computer, so I'd go to YouTube. So when I went on Mixer on the Xbox to stream, like I went up to the computer, went on my Mixer channel, and it was saying I wasn't streaming. It was saying I was offline. I checked on my phone. It was saying I was offline. So like it's saying I wasn't streaming, but when I stopped the stream on the Xbox, like it showed up as a past past stream. So like it was streaming, but it was like locked out or private or something.
Yeah,
so I wasn't able to restream. I had to use Twitch and restream from Twitch.
Speaking of which, you guys, CBL now has the ability to stream to YouTube again. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was my first stream. I was like, this is bullshit. All these issues.
I was gonna say, guys, bring your earmuffs if you go to listen to and watch a
All he
stream.
does is curse and yell at
I
the
don't
TV.
like. I was coursing that day because I was pissed fucking off. You know.
Whoa, dude, he gets back on the week of I get kicked off for YouTube.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, my
true.
bad. I kind of paid YouTube off to like punish someone to let me off a day early.
So with this Mixer controller share, I really want to try this, but you can't use OBS and all that. You'd have to do it straight from the Xbox. My thing is, if I'm streaming from the Xbox and I get kicked off of Mixer because the app just closes out randomly, it's gonna be frustrating. It's not worth the work to me.
Well, there's still that lag.
I'm gonna try it with Sonic the Hedgehog.
You have to have like almost zero lag if you're going to do controller share, and there's like a second and a half of lag, and it just doesn't work right now. So they don't have that.
They also updated their app. I don't know how to download it. Something funky like you do to download the new Mixer app. Yeah, something that you do.
Wait, what did you just say? You got
a new Mixer app, and you have to like download it, but you have to do something. I don't know. You have to go download it, I guess, from the App Store. I'm fucking know.
On where?
On Xbox?
No. It says a new app. I would imagine it's your phone. Maybe on Xbox. You guys, anybody know in the chat? I thought like that was weird that they did that, but I think it's on your phone. I don't know. I saw it on the main page of Xbox. Hold on.
It's probably like when you do the controller share, it also works. Like if your Xbox, it also works on phones. People can pull up a little controller on their phones, and because I was like streaming out
a controller on your phone. I want to try that.
Yeah, stream it. Well, I'll stream it later so you can see it. But yeah, I was having people play Project Spark stuff from their phones, and they can use their Xbox controllers like on a PC or laptop to play your game, but there's that lag kills it, and they gotta fix that.
Don said it's on the phone.
Yep.
He said it's phone.
And like all the buttons don't work on the phone because we tested that out. It was just certain buttons.
Phone Pennywise edition.
You're so dumb.
That's what I thought of. I was like, it's a possessed phone. There we go.
Any other great news from that I didn't jot down because there was just so much going on and I was trying to eat dinner in between? I can't remember. There was just so much.
No, but you're right. You need those avatars. Like, I don't get it. We came from 360 with avatars and a bunch of cool stuff to no avatars and UI that.
Well, basically, you have the same avatars that you had on the 360. They're just not really front and center on your dashboard, man.
Yeah, I'm mad about that though. Like, I just want them already. But my avatar has a really cute little zombie too, so I think I deserve that.
Well, they were talking about in April releasing the new avatars to you know, the people in the insider program. They talked about releasing it in May for everybody, but if that doesn't happen, if they find a lot of glitches and stuff, I can see them June 10th. I mean, it's only 10 days after May. Yeah, I can kind of see them waiting until, you know, E3 to release them to everybody. Yeah. It's kind of like that. Hey, it's ready now, people. And
I think that's the best way to build hype for the show, though, to be honest, because they kind of put little things out there, and then you can see what everybody is more hyped for, right? And then people will be like, "Oh my God, we're gonna get the avatars, blah, 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 Xbox for life."
Hey, Rain, if we can scan our faces for avatars, I want to scan your face for my avatar. Okay?
That's kind of weird, Pot.
Why not?
Why?
Don't judge me.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay.
All
okay,
right,
cool.
Cool. Done. I think.
Can I say something?
Epic,
the stuff on Overwatch is pretty cool. Everyone check it out after the stream. I'm not playing it or anything, but it's pretty cool.
What stuff on Overwatch?
Overwatch had a new update, so they have, you know how they have like events and stuff. So they have a new event, and it's pretty freaking awesome. And they have a lot of new skins and stuff. So it should have been updated last night, so it's live now. So. Make sure to check that out.
Like the pajama May, that kind of skin. May in a pajama in her pajamas.
Bananas and pajamas. Mocha Smiley says 1 versus 100, please, please, please. So many people want 1 versus 100 back.
But they took that off because nobody was good. Like there was such a low percentage of people on Xbox actually playing it. No, yeah. Don't you tell me? I know what I'm talking about.
So many people were playing that because every time I was on there was people, okay? And it's not even a low percentage. Maybe people just didn't understand it then. All right, but we're in a different time now than we were in the 360 days.
Are you yelling?
Dude, I look forward to every episode of 1 versus 100. I'm like, I can't wait. It's 1 versus 100 day.
That'd be such a great E3 reveal, though, wouldn't it? If they brought back 1 versus 100.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I think it would be so much of a bigger hit now than it was then, because there's so many more gamers now.
Rain is my man. NFL 2K. Let's do that.
And then apparently people didn't need like gamer points then and stuff. So now we need them now because we broke. You know, I think that they should.
Even when you think about it, it was like ahead of its time. Like the stuff that I was doing with 100 players getting put into one thing and competing for actual prizes.
They should give away like for prizes, you know, and now we have, you know, digital codes where it's more common than it was then. So you could do like, you know, Game Pass codes, like a free month of Game Pass or a year of Game Pass, games like their indie games and stuff like that. That would be so smart. See, look, Mocha says they could give away Game Pass. There we go.
Yep.
With these new avatars, though, you know what I would want back as well? Do you guys remember on a 360 when you got certain achievements in games, they gave you like avatar items and stuff?
Yes.
And shirts and I love that. I miss that.
I had my avatar dressed up as Sonic, also Dr. Eggman as well. Like I got all that from I think it was Sonic 4 episode 1 and 2, maybe. But like stuff like that, it was a lot of fun. And then it gets people to look into the store and possibly, because I bought a pair of Adidas for my avatar. I bought an Adidas shirt. I bought a pair of Reeboks. I got new jeans and stuff like that. So I even gave them money, you know, for something as kind of like almost useless as my avatar. Yeah.
I spend a lot of money on avatar stuff.
Yeah, it's a gold mine waiting to
I never bought anything.
It
I just
is.
got the free stuff.
I got like 4 Halo outfits. I got a pimp outfit and Skeletor.
Yeah, no.
Get with the times, graphic god. It's Eggman. It's not Robotnik anymore. All right? We will fight about this.
Robotnik for life. You can keep all of my U of outfits. All what?
U of L.
I don't know what U of L is. Eggman Noodle Noggin. I don't know why I thought about Noodle Noggin. I don't remember what show that's from either. It's a kid's show. Goddamn kid stuff.
Cartoons.
How about the new browser features? Music, pick down.
It's nothing super impressive.
You don't think that's super impressive?
No, that's interesting because we can get files now, which that kind of, I'm not going to say what that might help, but maybe, I mean, that might help with emulators and stuff like that. So I think that's cool.
Oh, you are fired, man.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not thinking porn. Jesus.
No, you're thinking about playing Nintendo games on your Xbox.
I already do that.
True story.
Do it better.
Graphic guy,
Dr.
Robotnik or Unborn Chicken Man.
See, I thought it was Louisville, man. Mocha, I thought it was Louisville. I just didn't want to go out there and be wrong.
Oh man, you guys are crazy. Was there anything else that you guys found spectacular?
The end of the show. Yeah, because then I got to play games afterwards.
Really, bots?
That was that stupid thing with them treasure hunting for Sea of Thieves or whatever. That part was stupid.
I don't know. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't paying attention.
When are they going to come out with their roadmap, though? Like, they said this week, right? Rare with Sea of Thieves. I haven't seen anything about that
Bungie
yet.
had a roadmap.
They're thinking really hard what they're going to do to actually add content to the game.
Dude, they already have plans. I'm tired of you Sea of Thieves haters out there.
I'm not even a hater. Like, I'm someone that's been playing the game for over 2 years. I love it. I think it's funny to wind you up.
You might like being miserable. You might play games that you hate just to hate them and be like,
I don't hate it. I'm just winding you up.
Is anyone in the chat or anyone still playing Sea of Thieves?
I would if I had time. I played PUBG.
The roadmap was stolen.
My problem with it, there's nothing to do in it.
And then I got Extinction, and that's the only reason why I haven't played Sea of Thieves is because I switch back and forth usually. But Sea of Thieves is more of my like relaxing game. I think I played Sea of Thieves last.
She was trolling Mooch. She was trolling Mooch one night when we were on.
I didn't troll Mooch.
We're like, yo, where's the captain's chest? And she's like, I got it. Mooch, it's Sea of Thieves. Like, she was going to steal it from Mooch.
I mean, the bright side is you can't actually steal your team's monies, right? Yeah.
If she could, though, she would. Let's just...
Sea of Thieves, bitch.
Hey, like I said, Destiny had a roadmap too. Didn't get him too far.
Yeah, the chat has been on fire today. We have to give it up to the chat.
If it took them 2 years to work on a bow, who knows how long it's taken them to write out this roadmap, you know?
Dude, if you actually look into the game, what took them so long to develop this game is they
had to take microtransactions out of the game.
Can I be real here? I'm just going to be real quick because like people don't know this. They created a way to code this game to make their content updates minimal in size and quick to put up. It's something that nobody has done in terms of developing a game before. So they had to make sure the game was running and it was stable, going online, stuff like that. It took them a long time to create this development method for this game to be able to put content in there as quick as possible. And that's what they're doing. When they're talking about every 3 months dropping content, they're talking about dropping content that would normally be the size of a football field and take a year to put out there. So this is what they're doing. They can
talk all they want, but you know what? There's still no content. It's been a while.
Wait until we see what it's like though in 3 months when they actually do.
Yeah, I will do that. I will see what they do, but
no, like they have a great foundation. Is what like I love Sea of Thieves. I just love playing with friends in it. I love the look at the ocean, the character design. Like it's a fucking rare game. Like It's just when I was playing the beta for the 2 years and stuff like that, I thought there was going to be more mission types or different things to do other than, like, realistically, anyone...
You assume something, you make an ass out of you and me, man. I'm just saying.
What?
He said he thought there was going to be more, like, story-based missions and stuff like that.
I didn't say anything about story.
Well, what kind of missions were you talking?
Like, just stuff, more things for them. Like, there's, like, you'll see as this game goes on, if they have a roadmap, they're going to be giving, well, they should be giving people other things to do other than just going from chest.
Go get chickens.
The same looking skeletons over and over and over. Like, there's stuff like that they need to address and add in more mission types.
Ding, ding, ding.
Like, I don't mind the skeletons and the treasure chests, but the animal capturing one, like, that's just bullshit.
I apologize
that's not
for
fun.
interrupting you, CBL, and I yell at everybody else
Pay
for
the
doing
bill.
it, but I gotta shout out Vogels for the $2 super chat. He says Sea of Thieves has an update right now that is 1.22 gigabytes.
I gotta make sure.
It's only
Is there anything in it though?
Vogels.
No, there's no content. Just fixes and stuff.
More chickens. I'm sorry. Like I said, I might end up absolutely loving Sea of Thieves when they do get a lot of the stuff in there. But right now,
Fishing.
it's kind of. It should be in preview program. Honestly, it's a preview program.
I said this months ago. It should be a preview game, and everyone's like, "No, it shouldn't."
No, I agreed. Probably, if you said
should.
that, I agreed with you.
I totally thought that they were going to announce that last year at E3 that it was going to be coming to the preview program, and I really feel like that's what. I mean, it runs good, but it needs stuff, guys. It does. And Luke Taylor said it needs to add.
It basically wasn't preview. Like, people have been playing it for 2 years. I just thought
If you want Sea of Thieves in a preview program, I have a subscription service for you. Let's just put it that way.
I guess you're right.
But Game Preview is a one-time purchase. Game Pass is a monthly subscription.
For over 160 games. Otherwise, if you can't find games to play out of 160, over 160, that make it worth it, I feel bad for you. You should just go to iPhone and play Candy Crush.
Tony Almeida said they added more ashy skeletons. Monkey punches. Hey, Mel, meow. Yeah.
Oh, more ashy skeletons. That's.
I love when she reads something in the chat before she reads it in the chat. So you're hearing it the first time. She's like, "Hey, Mel, meow." Like she didn't read that before. It popped up and she just started reading it.
That deserves a tip from someone. Make me all meow for a tip.
Here's a tip, meow. All right, so yeah, Sea of Thieves. I was really trying to avoid this topic today because I didn't want to talk about it anymore because everybody talks about how terrible it is or how amazing it is. There's no happy in between, guys.
I'm happy in between.
I want a cartoony World War II game. That's what I want.
You know what those big titties. What is all this cartoony bullshit you're talking about, bots? I think we talked about this before. Don't even talk about it. I'm so tired of people talking about realistic and cartoony. Me and Xbot have obviously conversations about video games when we're off the air. And I'm like, yeah.
She just tells me clean up the house.
I think we got a realistic game. We got Hellblade today. I think that was pretty awesome. Has anyone played that yet?
No fun.
Love that game.
All right, so okay, let me pose this question real quick. I see all these people saying, right, for this new game that I just got, Extinction. People are like, I'm waiting until it goes on sale. Hellblade gets taken to Xbox. Everyone's like, you guys need to support this game, right? If it's an Xbox exclusive title, you guys need to support this game. All right, first of all, why do we need to support anything?
No, I'm not saying because it's Xbox, just because it's a good game.
No, I'm going above what you said and bringing it to this conversation real quick. Why do people always do that? Where if it's like a specific type of game, they'll be like, you guys need to support this. We need to support this. The community needs to support this. What is so great about
people usually just say it if it's a single player only game that you need to support it because everyone
you guys need to go support Extinction.
Well, that is
you guys are actually going to go do that.
If the game it looks good and interesting, well then support it. If not, find a way to watch streams and just look more into it before you decide. Like, but with Hellblade and other games, like single player games, if you are into them and you really dislike multiplayer, if you are able to get a game when it comes out, well then that'd be the best thing to do to show your support, because most games these days have multiplayer modes in them, even when they don't need them. They're just
crazy. You know what's crazy? If you want to support single player games and you want to support exclusives to the Xbox platform, go back and buy Quantum Break.
Go back and buy Alan Wake.
Because if you can look at the sales and stuff like that, people didn't really support that game when it first launched.
Stomper says Hellblade ain't $60. All right,
it's
but
49 or no, it's 29.
Regardless of the price, if you're going to support something, you're going to support it, no matter how much it costs. So the price tag should not even be a factor in this. People are saying support this game before they even know what games like the prices are a lot of times, you know? So I mean, it's not even that. And whether it's $60 or $20 or $40, what does that matter? Like, you know, I see people just random games where they'll be like support it, and then usually it comes from like a couple people in the community who really enjoy this game, and then everybody follows suit. You know, so why? Like, I just when it came to
Hellblade, because we're sheeple.
When it came to Hellblade, the people were saying to support this because there are gamers out there trying to push this narrative that Xbox needs more mature, realistic games. And they're saying Hellblade is one of those. So people need to go out and support it. It is you know, a $30 title. I know it's on sale right now. It's like $24 or $26. They took a couple bucks off of it for its launch. And that's what people are pushing. That's why people are like, you need to support this. More mature titles, more realistic looking. But guess what, guys?
Lots of mature titles.
You have realistic looking games on the Xbox. You have realistic looking exclusives as well. It's just that with game development and how it lined up, these are the games we are getting this year. And I am excited for this lineup with Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Crackdown 3, Forza Horizon 4, even the smaller titles that are coming out like Ashen and stuff like that. I am really excited for this year on Xbox. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to have a realistic graphic game in there at this point in time. We are getting games, people. And if you want to play the realistic, go back and play, you know, Gears 4 with the realistic looking graphics and stuff like that. We have games like that on this platform.
I just wanna add to that, because this is going back to the arguments that me and you have. Well, we're not arguing. I'm usually yelling about people and their realistic need for games, right? It's a game, you guys. What part of that needs to be realistic? Like, that's why I play games, is so I can escape reality. If it becomes too realistic, then where is the in between? You know, and I mean, I'm not bashing on anybody, you know, as far as the realisticness of games, or even, you know, the whole supporting games. Like, this is just my opinion, but I feel like if you take the quote unquote cartooniness out of games, then that's gonna take away some of that, I guess, fun factor. At least for me, it will. It takes away the fact that it's, you know, it's not reality. Like, just like VR, where if you had realistic looking stuff in VR, like, people live in VR sometimes, you know? Why would it?
That's me.
Okay, Ready Player One.
There you go. Like, I don't want to play a game if it's gonna be like Jesse saying in the chat, it'd be movie. Yeah, it'd be basically you're playing a movie or something like that. Like, that's not what I want in my games. I like cartoony games because that's what makes them a game.
Great point, Butcher.
The game will support itself indeed.
No, that's not necessarily true. Alan Wake was an amazing game, and that didn't get the support it deserved.
Well, Quantum Break got hacked to pieces about resolution, and that's something about this generation with consoles and platforms and stuff. The hate and the fanboyism and has killed some awesome games because they weren't on somebody's preferred piece of plastic, and they didn't have like 100 more Ps. They didn't have 100 more pixels or something like that. People tore those games to the ground, and there was no reason for it, because at the end of the day, it's not about the pixels. It's not about the resolution. To a certain point, it's not even about the graphics. It's about an entire package that creates an immersive experience that takes you out of what's going on in your life and brings you into a world that's fascinating, that's that you want to be in, and that's what a game is. And this generation has watered it down to graphics and power and realistic or cartoony. Like what are we doing as a community of gamers when we are nitpicking to that point and we are not experiencing these games, the wide variety of games?
I think it's because like all within like a month or two period, we had like all cartoon games, kind of like Roblox and
happens though.
Like kid games.
But
like,
we also had PUBG. You can't say PUBG is a kid game as well.
What makes them kid games? Conker's not a kid game. I mean, granted, that's not a new title, but
South Park. That's not a kid's game.
There you go. That's all like straight adult.
Just because something has a particular art style, that doesn't make it like kid. You can have a game look like South Park and be South Park's age, like for like adults and stuff like that.
Well, I mean that's fine, but I mean just mix it up some. Like I think it's
like
cool.
Sunset Overdrive without that art, like cool art style. You know, having a realistic look on it would have looked shit. It wouldn't have suited the game.
Well, yes, I agree, but like mix it up some is all I'm saying. And like I agree with Mel, and I don't like people saying this game failed because I didn't support it. I'll buy whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, if you're not into it, don't buy it. Like
the reality, I think it all comes down to marketing. And you know, people actually playing the game because it's marketed well, and then you know if let's say I play a game I really enjoy it, I get Xbot to buy it, he really enjoys it, he gets one of his friends to buy it, they don't enjoy it so much, but like you know everybody who you reach out to, it's all word of mouth. So that's you know that's the reality of it. You market a game good, it's gonna sell itself for word of mouth. And you know, I know that there's been plenty of times where people have purchased games because they saw how much fun we were having with it, you know? So it's not really the game, you know, and you know, if it's going to do good or not and supporting it, you know, it's going to basically support itself in the long run. You know, if it has that longevity and if they really do support the game long term and add to it, you know, the developers, then that's where that game is going to grow.
You know, Hellblade was going to sell regardless of what people are saying right now on Twitter and stuff like that. There is such a, I guess you could say a persona around that title. People on the PlayStation, they loved it when it came out. Ninja Theory, they are great developers. Now, the only reason why I'm not going to pick this up right now is there's actually two reasons. Everything I've seen from the gameplay shows a very repetitive fighting style, which I am not used to with Ninja Theory. All right. They rebooted Devil May Cry and made one of the most intuitive, like, fighting mechanics I have ever seen, with being able to switch the weapons on the fly, having the combos flow and everything like that. So when it comes to that, that's the main reason why I'm not picking up Hellblade. The second one is from friends that I trust. When they talk about how they played that game, they said that the ending just fell off a cliff. All right. I'm not going to ruin the ending for anybody and say exactly what they said, but they said the ending just fell off a cliff. And I'm not going to support. I know it was an experiment to do kind of like AAA kind of like visuals and stuff like that on a $30 title budget. I like that, but you got to thoroughly flesh out the story. I got to feel satisfied at the end. And like I said, from people that I trust with their opinions, because we are very similar gamers, they said that the game just kind of fell off a cliff and left you like, oh man, that was it. And well, I'm not gonna
don't trust them and just trust me. The game's cool. I think everyone should experience.
Me and you have very different. We have very different kind of like tastes in games. I mean, there's some similarities there, and I'm not knocking you for liking it. I'm not saying, you know what, you're an asshole. You're not a real gamer if you like this game. I never say that to anybody. I talk from my point of view, saying that this is what it looks like to me.
Xbot, I do want to mention that the game you're currently playing, Extinction, is a little bit repetitive.
Yeah, but with the upgrades in the character, the combos change, the combos evolve.
Mel's right. Snap's right.
You didn't even play the game. How do you know? You didn't even watch
it. I played Shadow of Colossus before. I don't need to play that game.
Different.
I played Attack on Titan before. I don't need to play another game where I climb up a
I'm
giant
talking
and
about Extinction.
cut his wiener off.
Well, Attack on
Okay.
Titan, from everything I've seen, is
Oh, you could cut his wiener off?
I don't know. That'd
He
be pretty
doesn't
cool.
have
Though.
a wiener, okay?
Dude, I grabbed onto it because I was falling off of it. I was falling, and I had to climb back up to cut his head off. I was like, no, no, no. And I grabbed right on it and started climbing up. Yeah, no, no.
You gotta game capture that stuff. I was like, fuck, I gotta see that.
No. Real quick, Luke Taylor says Extinction has mostly negative reviews on Steam, saying the game is short and repetitive. The game, there is definitely repetition in it. It is very hard. All right, so this is coming from someone who doesn't really like single player games. I'm having a ton of fun playing it, and I've streamed it. You have extinction mode, which you don't respawn. You have what is it, skirmish, where you can...
Isn't that like an endless survival type thing?
I don't know.
Skirmish?
Not really, I don't know. But and then you got to beat your friend scores, and then they have daily challenges, and then you have the story mode. Now, it can be very frustrating because it's not an easy game. All right, it's not. Like, the orcs are huge and they're evil and they you up.
Some parts of them are huge.
So if you can't get past them, yes, it does get repetitive. If you can't get past them, if you do get past them and you kill them all, then it becomes a little more fun. I don't know how short it is. I haven't beat it yet, and I played it 2 days before / after work type of thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm having fun with it though. Do I think it's worth $60? No.
Well, you're meant to be doing the same missions over and over again, basically
I
the
would
same.
say like a healthy price for this would be $40, honestly. You know, that's just my opinion personally.
I would go with you on that. $40 would have been absolutely. It would have been.
Would sell
the
so
both.
much more if it was $40 versus 60. But regardless, I'm still enjoying it, and I've been waiting for this game for so long. Am I disappointed? Not at all. I wish that there was multiplayer in this, but it is still fun nonetheless.
Yo, Alan in the chat said every game should have a kill everyone else and survive mode. I would love to see that in Viva Pinata, man. I'm just saying.
What?
Viva Pinata. It should have a kill everyone else and survive mode.
Oh, that's nice.
They should get a battle royale type mode.
Viva
be good.
Pinata Battle Royale. Every game's gonna have Battle Royale next. I'm telling you guys, it's coming.
That's what this year is about. So,
Excuse me. Every time we're on the show, I start getting like sick, I think. Like that, no bullshit. Spoonman, what's going on? All right, guys, we gotta wrap this shit up because I mean it's been a lot of fun, and we could probably talk for days about bullshit, which is the whole point of the show. Coffee casuals and consoles, not coffee casuals and bullshit, but whatever. But
Brought to you by Iron Bean Coffee.
I was getting there, but thank you, Supersonic. See, he's going to be our new spokesperson for the show when it comes to our sponsor. Please check out the official sponsor of Coffee Casuals and Consoles, the Iron Bean Coffee Company. Guys, I screwed up the whole intro. Xbot said it would be silent. It wasn't. They are the official sponsor. We finally did it. I'm so excited. They have really delicious, amazing, different types of coffee. They have some really awesome merchandise. I really want their hoodie, but they are out of stock right now, so I'm really sad. But I'll be getting one soon. All right, so Iron Bean Coffee Company, they do ship international. You can get 15% off your order if you use the code Coffee Casuals Consoles. I will be giving away a $15 gift card to their store, their online store on Twitter. So please follow me for that. I'll be posting that later, how you guys can... they do have KK.
Oh shit! Good job, OhSnap.
I read CCC and it registered in my head as triples, and I'm like KK cups.
I'm not going to that.
They
that
do
coffee
have K cups, but not CCC K cups. All right, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, goddamn you people. All right, so they do have K cups, and you guys can totally get 15% off your order, as well as use your gift certificate if you are the winner for that. So stay tuned on Twitter, you guys. All right, Xbot, would you like to let everybody know? Shut the fuck up.
KKK guys.
Would you like to let everybody know where they can find you and what you are up to? Oh my god, guys, don't take it so serious. It was a freaking accident. I'm sorry. You're always welcome at the coffee shop, Tony. God damn it. Am I allowed to be human? Is everybody gonna like crucify me because I say one thing wrong? Calm down. I love you guys.
Our fearless leader, OhSnaps, might be human, but I am definitely a bot at heart. And with that being said, if you are a bot at heart, you need to go over to my YouTube channel and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit that bell icon so this way you know when my content drops. We were streaming Extinction. I have Deadpool shooting at me in my room. But I also do the next podcast every Saturday, 7 p.m. on my channel. And guys, it was a great show. The chat was on fire, yo. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat. It was a really fun show today.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, the chat was crazy, you guys. It was really hard to keep up and do the show after I messed up the beginning of the show, because that really, like, I was like, no, it's not perfect. Everything was supposed to be perfect. I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
And the outro music is ready, people. I'm just saying.
No, it's not.
Awesome. Yeah, it is. Yes.
Supersonic's like, yes, I know what it is. Creating down limits. What are you up to? Where can people find you? You have 600 subs now, huh?
Yeah, last week I went over 500. Now I just went over 600, so that was pretty awesome. I'm just doing a bunch of different videos, from gaming videos, reactions. Like I did a CT's review. I streamed again the other day after getting things set up, giving it a little test. I just turned Fortnite on just because it was something I was playing, and I just wanted to stream for a little bit just to make sure there was like the connection and everything was fine. So now that I know I can stream again, so I'll probably stream at least once a week if I can, along with doing the reactions, gameplay videos, and just my channel just has a bunch of different kind of videos, and I'm always just writing things down on my fucking notepad here, just like there's so many videos I want to do. Like I want to cover like the whole Dark Souls trilogy. I just want there's just too much, but not enough time. So I'll get to things at some point, but lots of different type of videos if you're interested.
Awesome, guys, go check them out. All right, Daz, enough with the KKK.
Yeah, hold on. Butcher Van in the chat, dude.
I was just gonna mention that. Thank you.
Can the weather get warmer first?
Butcher Van, I had a trike. He refused to get on it because it wasn't red.
It was one of those Salvation Army donation boxes, and there was a trike right next to it. I don't know who peed on that thing.
I don't know who peed on it. It wasn't red, so he was like, "No, I can't do that." And then we went to the store.
Gonna get scurvy and herpes at the same time if I got on that thing.
And then the other one was at the store. It was red, but he was like, "No, my butt's too big." And I was like, "You know what, butt? You're right. We cannot do this here." But we have definitely been working on that. I promise you. It will be public live on YouTube. Maybe even literally live, not like a video. That's gonna be awesome. But that is coming soon. I do promise you guys. Supersonic Station, do you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to, all that fantastic, awesome stuff?
Well, things are a little confusing right now because, like, people know I got a strike, so I'm banned from live streaming on my main channel on YouTube. So I'm using my backup YouTube, which is called Supersonic, which is kind of hard to find. But also follow me on Mixer and Twitch at Supersonic Station. Every Tuesday is Retro Renegades with me and the Graphic God playing old school games. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. It's really fun, so definitely check that out. And before the show, every Wednesday, me and Lady Lex UK do Project Spark tutorials and gameplay and stuff like that. So check that out. And I think that's about it.
Awesome. Yeah, you probably shouldn't use your other channel because it's not going to really help your current channel. Just stream on Mixer. That's the only thing that I can see that would
Mixer never works.
All right, yeah, okay, I got that.
Well, plus I need to use like the Hangout stuff. I'm banned from hosting Hangout, so
For
on my
real?
second channel, yeah, you get banned from streaming anything and hosting a Hangout.
Check Supersonic out on Daily Motion, people. Yeah.
Hey, I only have 2 months and 3 weeks to go, guys.
Who's
I'll
counting?
be back.
Not him. All right, guys.
I was counting on mine. It's like almost.
So close.
We are gonna head out. You guys can obviously find me here on Twitter, OhSnap, here on YouTube, OhSnap, it's Mel. Twitter, Girls Can Game 22. Instagram, I do post a lot of vape stuff, bike stuff when I go out with the kids, things like that. Xbot doesn't know about those things because he's too old for Instagram. So please do check me out on there.
I'll be there. Okay, I'll be on
Some of it's
Instagram.
video game related. It's all my hobbies basically, and I like posting selfies once in a while, but it's not my favorite thing. And then you can find me on Xbox, PS4. Everything is in the description below. Please do go check out Iron Bean Coffee Company. Go give them a follow on Twitter, and if you guys do check out their website, shoot me a DM. Let me know if you do purchase anything from them, because they have some pretty epic freaking coffee. Also let me know. They have coffee named Thor. They have coffee named Loki, Ride or Die. There's so many amazing different flavors. You guys definitely check it out. All right, guys, have an awesome Wednesday. I will see you later tonight for a stream of maybe Gank Beast, maybe not. And outro music now.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bong. China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich. Bing, bing, bong. $1 million. Bing, bing, bong. It's Rubio. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong.
Yeah.